Holy shit, bro. No. What is up, guys? Welcome back to 570 M to the G to the T to the G to the TG. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Today we got a little, I don't know if you call it special, but just gonna give you a little background information on myself here. So I think you guys like stuff like this. But anyways, when I was first getting into this game, I had, obviously, one of my artist idols was Ed Beard Jr. If you guys get a chance, check out Ed Beard Jr. But today is about another artist. I'm going to start throwing these cards out here. See if you guys can pick out who the artist is just by looking at the art. I'm going to keep them right in the light so you guys can't see them at all. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, well, anywho, I built this deck when I was younger, and it was kind of like my dream deck. So when we were younger, well, I was younger anyways, in my group play, like everything, we didn't have any strategies. It was who could bring out the baddest, biggest creatures and just beat the other person up as fast as possible. It's like we didn't play too much blue, stuff like that. Life gain a little bit, but mainly it was just about creatures and killing the other guy. This right here is the star of the show today. This was probably my favorite artwork done by him back in the day. Famous Avatar of Woe. Very cool. Done by none other than Arcade Post. He also did the Thorn Elementals for, this was originally in the Urza block, and then this came out in 7th edition. They got him to do that one. And the avatars. So this is my OG avatar deck. Has quite a few avatars in it, as you can see, alongside of some Thorn Elementals, because you got to get that damage in. But I started this deck when I was probably 14, 15, somewhere in there. And by the time I was graduating high school, I decided I wanted to completely pimp it out, I guess you could say. Pimp my ride. So everything's foiled in this deck. The Avatar of Mites. And then just random foiled cards. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of my deck here, was to ramp into some Elvish Pipers, use the Elvish Pipers to cast, well, you don't cast, but you put a creature card to cheat it, chimp it out onto the deck. I wish I would have kept the 7th edition foils that I had. I had 2 7th edition foiled Elvish Pipers, and man, would have been sitting decent there. There's a 7th edition Mountain, Mercadian Mask. We got some Urza's block in there, some Urza's Legacy. 8th edition on that one. This one here is a 7th edition. Artwork's pretty cool. Done by Greg Staple. Elvish Piper was done by Tristan excuse me, Elwell. Tristan Elwell. Then we got some Utopia Sprawls in here, and Noble Hierarch for some extra ramp. That's obviously not the whole deck, but Arcade Post was the main artist for my powerhouse to the deck. So as Avatar of Woe come out, obviously, and these each had a feature where if an opponent had 7 or more lands, these would cost 6 less for the Fury. 10 or more creatures in total in all graveyards. Avatar of Woe only cost 2 black. And then if an opponent had at least 4 more creatures than you, Avatar might cost 6 less. So it was 2/2 for an 8/8 with trample. Excuse me. Anyways, so the Thorn Elemental is just a 7/7. It costs 7, but it can deal its damage as though the defending player didn't block it. So like, you get this out and you ramp it up, get a couple of these out, and I mean, you know what I mean? The damage just like passes through. So these are pretty cool. Actually, my first... Okay, I need a drink. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so my first booster box that I ever bought myself. Saved lunch money. $2 a day for lunch money, right? You just go in, you don't eat. Or your buddies hook you up with some snacks or something. $2 a day. $10 a week. Well, there's 180 days in school per year. That's 360 bucks. So this is like, I don't know, almost half the year's worth of not eating lunches in high school to buy a booster box. But this was the first pull that I pulled out of the first foil, because back then it was only 1 rare per box foiled. There were no mythics back in Prophecy when I first started. But so yep, and then I ended up pulling him out of a random booster, which was pretty cool. And then I never got to pull a Woe. I wish I would have paid like the extra $10 back in the day to get these all Prophecy. But they are all time shifted. Still a decent card foil, but really wish I would have went for the... Wish I would have known back then what I do know now. Where am I going with all of this? Well, I mean, other than just you guys getting to check out my flashy OG modern. Back then it was technically like standard, but yeah, they didn't have Commander back then. So that's why we had to kind of like learn the ways when we got back into this a couple years ago. I'm talking about us over here at the 570. But yeah, so we didn't know what Commander was. Because we always played like the standard or modern pretty much now. But RK Post had a post up there on his Facebook the other day that he sent some stuff out and got approved for just printing pretty much. So this is going to be pretty much an RK Post dedication video. Thank you, RK Post, for all your amazing artwork. It's very awesome stuff here. Actually, I had, okay, one last story real quick. So where I used to live in my house when I was younger, there was a tree that in the winter time looked identical to this thing. Like, I don't know, there was like lightning hit it or something, and it was like split up here. And I would look out my bedroom window every morning when I woke up, and I seen a tree that like had branches off over here like this. I wish I would have took a picture of it when I was younger. We didn't have cell phones like that. So, but man, it was pretty wild. It was like, so that's kind of like a weird background story to that. It was like, every day I'd wake up and I'd look out at that tree, and there was Thorn Elemental. An RK Post, he drew him up, threw him on a card. Well, he didn't, but he threw him on a card. So I'm gonna put this away quick so I can get on to our next thing of business here. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, RK Post. You're amazing. Your artwork is fantastic. I'm sure everybody here will agree. Alright, so let's get on to this. Okay. Looks like we have a card here. Look Bus USA PL Ultra Pro Avatar of Woe. 2 items. Okay, you are super awesome. Why not? 15% off at rkpost.net. There you go, guys. Coupon code ED916DD. I don't know if that's like a forever thing or if somebody scoops it up before I get to buy something else, but there's your chance, man. Alright, let's get this bad boy. These bad boys, I should say. Holy cow. Alright, that's very interesting. So the one is like leather backing. Or maybe that's okay. Let's do it this way. Oh, cool. I know there wasn't very many of these left, but Grand Prix Avatar of Woe. It's like a Grand Prix promo thing. Very cool. Arcade Post signed. Badass. Sweet deal. That's very cool. Oh no. I don't know what that is, but might have been the ink. And here's the star of the show. Look at this thing, man. That's so badass, man. So freaking awesome. Just set those out here. Very cool, man. So anyways, that was pretty much the story behind my old school deck. Used to pretty much kick everybody's ass, but we'll keep that to ourselves, right? No, it was just everybody, like I said, everybody was big into the creatures. So like the Avatar of Woe hits the field and all the creatures die. Not really sure what that was. Monster Sprim. So we got Imp Hobbies down here. Dark Side of the Moon. DSM. I know DSM stands for something else. Okay. This is definitely a different type of playmat, though. It's like printed on pleather or something. I've never seen anything like that, to be honest. I mean, I'm assuming that's not an actual Ultra Pro, because Ultra Pro always tags their stuff. But so we got signed here. Very cool. And this one's signed there. Awesome. So I don't have any, like, I didn't think about this. I should have grabbed like a pack of Prophecy or something to crack open, because that would have been super cool and went with it. Wonder if he has any artwork in Dominaria Remastered. I don't know. Let's go with, I guess we'll just crack open a random collector's booster of Phyrexia. All will be one. And hope we smack this beautiful Junji artwork. And the foiled concept art completed and stepped would be cool. We got a Blue Suns Twilight. First time cards are hitting this playmat. Mythic! Boom! There she is. Atraxa, the Grand Unifier. We wanted her in this slot though. We do have a rare. Glissa the Sunslayer. Alright, that's pretty cool. We have a Kinzu and the Filigree Silex with an encroaching Myco synth. Alright, man, this set's pretty fun to open. I enjoy the lands from this set, Phyrexian or not. Both very cool. So we smacked an Atraxa. Not bad, not bad. And we got a Glissa. She's a pretty fun card to play. She'll go right in my, was it Golgori? Black. I'm gonna get shunned if that was wrong, but Commander, my black green elf deck. So alright guys, I appreciate you coming out and watching. Arcade Post, amazing man, thank you very much, appreciate it. Hopefully someday you'll see this video. I will probably send you a link to it. If you get time, watch it. That'd be awesome. Drop a comment if you got a YouTube channel. I would gladly like to promote more of your stuff down the road when funds are available. Man, this artwork is just sick, man. Wicked. Alright guys, hope you all appreciate it. Take it easy. Peace out.